You need to stop wasting your mental energy on pointless things. Assalamu alaikum, my people. My name's Pablo and I help young Muslim men become productive. Alhamdulillah, over the last 10 months, I've consistently uploaded every day on TikTok, and along the way, I've picked up many productivity tactics. So if you want to transform your life, check out my coaching program, link in the description below. Like most people, throughout my life, I never understood that our cognitive power was limited. Do you know how many times I would procrastinate a certain task and be like, you know what, it's fine, I'll do it later. I'll be like, you know what, I'll do it after I eat, after I watch this YouTube video. Not knowing that these exact activities are the reason why I won't be able to sit down and focus. This happened throughout my life, from the time I was trying to revise for my GCSE exams to when I was in the final stages of submitting my dissertation. Like, I remember doing this one essay right before I had to submit my dissertation. And the thing is, I continuously delayed it, thinking anytime I start it, it'll be patterned. This wasn't the case, because when I finally started it at around 11 PM, which is some ridiculous time, I found it so hard to sit down and concentrate. When I tell you it was the most difficult essay I've ever done, I tried to think of ideas, but nothing came out. And the reason for this was because I started at a ridiculous time, so my cerebral power was low. Alhamdulillah though, I did achieve a good grade, around 68%, which is just below a first class degree. However, if I had done it early in the morning, I would have completed it at a much faster rate and the quality would be much higher. You see, the thing is, I never understood this concept of having a limited cerebral power until around November 2023. So from around October 2023, I began to wake up early and dedicate myself to writing scripts first thing in the morning. It was very on and off. Some days I'd wake up and do work, some days I'd check my phone. It was very stop and start. But the key thing was, I was waking up early and doing work. I was making an effort. But once I started to delve deeper into morning routines, I understood that your mental energy is a finite resource. And I was like, you know what? This all makes sense. So over time, I began to optimize my morning routine so I wouldn't squander it on pointless activities. So as a result, I'd begin to make a daily routine that would preserve my mental energy so I can deploy it towards my goals. And there are many things you do that are zapping your mental energy. For example, when you first wake up, what do? You check your phone, you check TikTok, Instagram, you check this message, you check that message. So as soon as you wake up, in the span of a few minutes, you've checked all these notifications, all these messages, all these apps. And you know what? I was exactly like this. As soon as I woke up, I would always straight away check my phone, send this message, send that message, check Instagram, check TikTok. Do you really think I was able to sit down and actually do work? Do you really think I was able to make tangible progress towards my goals? The thing is, our cerebral power is limited. So when you first wake up, it's at 100%. But if you're checking that notification, sending that message, scrolling on TikTok, you're quite literally putting your brain on information overload. And the thing is, you may think I was only on my phone for 1 minute. However, the amount of information you get in that 1 minute is crazy. And the thing is, you may have physically went off your phone, but mentally your brain is still processing all that information. So therefore, instead of using your cerebral power for productive things, you're wasting and squandering it by checking your phone. And this is exacerbated by the fact that the phone is so addictive due to the amount of dopamine you release while you're on it. So let's say you scroll for 1 minute. Your cerebral power has been reduced, but not completely. However, if you go on it every 5 minutes for the next 2 to 3 hours, it will be completely zapped. To the extent when you sit down and even do the most basic tasks, you'll find it difficult because you have no mental energy left. And the thing is, these big tasks that you need to do require a certain level of cerebral power. But the thing is, you won't have enough because you squandered it by checking your phone every 5 minutes. Think about it. Who's going to make more progress in life? The person who wakes up, doesn't check their phone, and immediately sits down at their desk and does work? Or the person who wakes up, checks their phone, then delays taking action, then checks their phone again? So the way you can mitigate this issue and preserve your mental energy is not checking your phone first thing in the morning. And I know it's going to be difficult at the start. Take it from me, the first couple of weeks was a struggle. But over time, Alhamdulillah, I got better and better. I can literally prove this. For the first couple of weeks, it was only 1 or 2 hours I couldn't resist. However, nowadays I can go 5, 6, 7 hours. It's like with anything in life, the more you do, the better you get at it. Another way you're destroying your mental energy is by improvising on what you need to do. A lot of people will wake up and be like, should I do this? Should I do that? And have this mental battle with themselves. And you see this mental battle, it reduces so much mental energy because you're like, no, shall I do this or shall I do that? You see, having these mental battles every day is the reason why you aren't able to do work, because you're wasting time and energy thinking on what you need to do. And the thing is, I was exactly like this. I'd literally wake up on vibes. And the thing is, I'll be like, shall I do this task or that task? I wouldn't really know what to do. And when I had a task list, I didn't know what to do first, how to structure it. And so, of course, what would happen? I'll delay doing that task and then procrastinating. You see, a lot of people are unable to actually sit down and do work because their mental energy has been squandered by deciding what to do. But the thing is, if you're having all these mental debates, shall I do this task, which I need to get done by today, or shall I start that task, which I need to get done by tomorrow, but it's much harder. But then when you're having that debate, another task that you need to do pops up, but you stall on what to do because you see them equally as important. So when you finally sit down to do work, you'll find it way harder to actually concentrate because you've squandered all that cerebral power deciding what to do rather than using it to actually take action. Let me give you an example. You've got person A. He just wakes up on vibes. Shall I do this today or shall I do that? He doesn't know what time he'll script his videos, what time he'll record, what time he'll eat and what he'll eat. He just lives day by day, taking action based on how he feels. Meanwhile, you have person B. He knows what time he'll wake up, when he'll write the script, when he'll record, when he'll edit, when he'll eat, what he'll eat. Who do you think will make the most progress as a YouTuber? And the thing is, most of you live like person A. You have no structure or timetable. You literally wake up based on vibes. And then you wonder why you can't sit down and concentrate on certain tasks. And the most effective tactic you can do is make a timetable, scheduling every hour, so you know exactly what to do and when to do it, so you won't waste your cerebral power making pointless decisions. And the thing is, not every day you'll complete it at 100%. Some days you might only follow it through 50 or 60% of it, and that's much better than the vast majority of people who literally wake up purely based on vibes and emotions. You see, your mental energy is one of your most valuable assets, so you need to do everything in your power to preserve it. The reason why it's so important is because the more cerebral power you'll have, the better your cognitive ability will be. And it will be for that reason why you'll be able to produce better work and make more progress towards your goals. Remember, productivity is the path to your dream life.